Hello everyone and welcome back to Tomcat Stitchery. As you can see, I'm not Whitney, it's Jenny. If you are new around here, let me introduce myself. My name's Jenny and I work behind the scenes a lot of times with Whitney. I like to say she works behind the seams and I work behind the scenes. Enter, just throw a little drum beat in there for that. Whitney is away right now and she asked me to jump in and talk to you guys today, keep you updated with what's going on. And that's great because it's Feature Friday. Love Notions Feature Friday today is the Largo Cargo. It is a cargo style pant and Whitney made it up in this beautiful brown velveteen, which kind of made it a little bit dressier, but I think that you could take it towards more of a cotton twill, make it more of a utility, or even take it something like a shiny little satiny for something fun for the holidays. World's your oyster on that one. You can get it today for $6, and if you use code GIDGET10 at checkout, you can get another 10% off. So go grab it if you don't have it in your catalog. The other thing Whitney asked me to remind you guys about is that Pattern Fitting 101 is open for enrollment right now through next Friday, September 26th. All the information is on our website, www.tomcatstitchery.com /Pattern Fitting 101 or PF 101. You can go and get all the information there. If you have any questions at all, just reach out to us using the contact form and we'll get back to you probably within a day or so. So let us know if you have any questions. We'd love to see you there in Pattern Fitting 101. I will be taking the class along with everybody else to help me figure out what's going on with these shirts that aren't quite fitting right how I want them to fit. So I'm excited. I can't wait to kind of level up my sewing game a little bit. So as I said, Whitney's out right now. She will be back for the start of Pattern Fitting 101, and she can't wait to see you there. There's a community aspect that we're going to talk about pants and shirts and just generally have fun. It is a lot of fun. Okay, so what else is going on? Precious Fabric Challenge is happening this month. Are you guys following along? I have been watching Instagram and I am seeing all sorts of beautiful things get posted. We have a bunch of YouTube and Instagram friends who are also doing this challenge along with us, and they're making incredible things. If you want the list for everybody who is participating, grab it off the website. It's there for you. But as the entries are coming in, I'm starting to see these beautiful garments that people have made out of these treasured fabrics. And a precious fabric doesn't necessarily mean it's expensive. It could just be something that really just means something to your heart that you're nervous to cut into. And then as a result of that, that's just sitting in the back of your shelf and it's not getting out there and seeing the light of day and you using it and showing it off proudly. So it's not necessarily make it into a shirt. You could make it into something, a bag or a quilt or anything, really. Whatever is precious to you, however you define precious, is what we'd love to see you create something with. All that information's over on Instagram. You guys can go back and grab it. But if you're interested, this is what we're working on this month. And when Whitney introduced Precious Fabric to all of you, she started talking about her fabric and what she was going to make and how beautiful it was going to be. And she's like, and Jenny's doing it too, and she's going to make pants. And I'm watching this from my desk because I know what she's filming, but I don't necessarily pay attention. So I'm watching it just like you guys, having my cup of coffee, checking the email, going about my daily work. And I was like, oh, I'm making pants. Hello, come again. What? So let me share with you this precious fabric that I am going to make pants out of. They're not going to get made this month though. Spoiler alert. This is my precious fabric. I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer. It is a wool. It's a piece of wool and it came from Mood Fabric. And I'm going to butcher the designer name, but it is designer dead stock and it is Balenciaga, maybe. But it's an Italian gray, biking, B-I-K-I-N-G, red, and a violet ice plaid. Now, doesn't that sound incredible? Okay, let me tell you what I'm going to make with this. There is a pattern company that is one of our sponsors for Precious Fabric, and they are called Ready to Sew. They have this incredible pair of wrap pants called the Hugo wrap pants. And they've made up these pants in a plaid. And I was like, I want those pants badly. So I'm going to make the Hugo wrap pants out of this plaid when Whitney returns so she can help me, because I'm a little chicken. Like, I'm so chicken. I mean, you might as well serve me up with mashed potatoes and gravy. I am so chicken to cut into this. So you are not alone if you are also a big giant chicken with the biscuits on the side. But these is going to be a pair of pants because they've already knitted a sweater to go with it. And I can't wait to show you guys for Christmas. It's going to be so great. So I promise, cross my heart, I'm going to make these into pants before Christmas. And I'm going to show them off here. But Whitney had to step away from the sewing studio. And so I kind of lost my little safety net over there. And so I was like, okay, well, I have other fabrics that are precious to me. And I want to participate in this challenge and share this all with you. What could I make? What can I make? Oh, gosh. Well, I have this fabric, okay? And this is something I picked up this spring at a store in our area. It's called the French Seam. It's a beautiful Indian block print. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's super lightweight. It's about the consistency of a cotton lawn. And I just love it. And I wanted it to be a Style Arc Teddy shirt, because I saw some other people post those earlier this year and I was like, I want to do this. Man, I just want to do this. But when I opened up the Style Arc Teddy instructions, I got cold feet. I'm not going to lie to you, because if you're familiar with Style Arc, they have beautiful patterns, absolutely beautiful. They're wonderfully drafted. The instructions are a little sparse. And when I opened this pattern, I said to Whitney, "Oh, I'm actually going to need the instruction file. You sent me the file that had all the pattern pieces. I need the instruction file." And she says, "That is the instruction file." And I was like, "But no, it can't be. There's just one page." And she says, no, that's the instruction file. And I was like, okay. She goes, "But I have a sew-along." And I was like, okay, I can do a sew-along. So I went to the YouTube channel, the Tomcat Stitcher YouTube channel, and she actually has a 3-part sew-along about sewing up this exact top. So I was like, okay. Challenge accepted. I'm going to sew the Style Arc Teddy. I don't have Whitney here to ask questions, but I have her on my computer screen to literally walk me through every single step. And that is what I'm sharing with you today. And this is my wearable muslin of the Style Arc Teddy top. So I fit perfectly into the Style Arc size 12. My measurements land, spot on. So I cut out the size 12 of the pattern of this linen blend. Maybe it's 100% linen. It's too soft to be 100% linen. It's probably a linen blend. And I don't know if this is from Joyce's stash that was in Whitney's stash, but then it came to my stash because I wanted to make a wrap skirt out of it. And when I took it home to make a wrap skirt, and there was only 2 yards, and I was like, oh, well, I'll just stick it away. And when I decided I was going to sew this, I was like, oh, I have the perfect piece of fabric, exactly 2 yards, exactly what I need. So that's what I sewed it out of. And I have to say, having the sew along made it a ton easier, because I would watch what Whitney did, press pause, go over to the sewing machine, sew my seam, and then come back to the computer that I had an iPad, and I'd press play and I'd watch the next step. So it was so well thought out. And in her absence, if you are missing Whitney's voice, I would encourage you to go over to the YouTube channel and just find the list of sew-alongs or tutorials and let them roll, because you're going to get inspired, and then you're going to have somebody there to hold your hand, especially if you want to sew this Style Arc Teddy. I made this in about 6 hours, and that is with unpicking some seams, because I am still very much a beginner. So let me tell you about this shirt. This shirt, like I said, size 12. It's got short sleeves. There are no darts on this shirt. There are no fasteners on the shirt. This is a slip over your head, arms through the holes, easy breezy shirt. Nothing complicated. I'm, again, a beginner sewer, and I can do darts, and I can do buttons, and I can do zippers, but I'm a lot faster when I don't have to do those. So it's a very swingy top. There's two variations on this pattern. There's a tunic, which is longer, and then this top version, and I chose the top version. The back of it is curved, and it has a little bit of a swing to it. So it's kind of a pretty little thing here happening. It has this tall collar on it. Come back here. It has this tall collar. And you can wear it up or down. And I think there's going to be a little picture of me doing a little twirl here on the side. I have a very long neck. I'm a very tall person, and I feel like it's a very tall collar. So I opted to kind of leave it popped in the back and curl the edges down. I think it's super, super cute. Now, because this is my wearable muslin, I am actually going to wear it to go to a meeting tonight. I'm excited about that. But there's two things I would do differently for my actual precious fabric. And the first thing I would do is I'm going to add some length to the front. Again, I'm a tall person. There's no bust darts on it, so it kind of just tents out a little bit. And I would like just a little bit more coverage, maybe an inch or two. Not tremendous. Definitely don't want to go to the tunic top, but I just like a little bit more coverage in the front. The second thing that I'm going to change, and I got to figure this out, because I was watching the sew along, and I had discarded the instructions by then. I'll just do whatever Whitney tells me to do. And I got to this part about putting the collar and the facing and everything, and I just couldn't get it to lay right. I'm going to bring it up here to the camera so you guys can see. It just puckered. And then I heard Whitney say on the video, oh, I put the instructions aside. You're supposed to do this part later. So I might have to grill her when she gets back, or I might go and see if I can. I noticed there's a couple other sew-alongs for this shirt. I might just kind of watch how that insertion goes for the other shirt that I'm going to make. But other than that, no changes. I made this in about 6 hours. I mean, I did ignore my husband, and he made dinner, and that was fantastic. So I got it done pretty quickly. And we are still in the part of late summer, early fall, where we're still getting 80-degree days. So I feel like I'm going to get some wear out of this before I have to put it away for next season. But it will be one of the first things that comes out next season. I'm really excited about it. The other nice thing I want to share with you about Whitney's depth of what she has on this YouTube channel is, like I said, this was a sew-along. I'm actually wearing another dress that she made as a sew-along, and this is the Cashmere Irving dress. And this was the dress she sewed on camera for that sew-along. And look who got it, me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. So if you want to sew the Cashmere Irving, I mean, this was something that she did last spring. I would just check out and see what else that she has that looks interesting. She's got a lot of stuff out there. If you get tired of listening to me, go listen to her some more. But that's what's going to happen here with my Precious Fabric Challenge. This beautiful teddy is going to turn into a second beautiful teddy with this beautiful block print. And I am really excited about it. So I will be back on Tuesday to talk to you a little bit more. And I'm pretty positive Whitney will be back by September 29th, actually for Pattern Fitting 101. But you got me until then, and I can't wait to hear from you guys. Don't forget to post about your precious fabric, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend.